Earth theory is not a theory at all, rather, it is a meticulously engineered hoax that is zealously advanced on the internet by a rogue government black operation known as the Flat Earth Society. Their central goals and purposes are numerous and by no means mutually exclusive. However, there is one goal in particular that reigns absolutely supreme on their deliberate agenda of disruption, to so discredit every truth movement by infiltrating them with their utter nonsense. In this fashion, the flat earthers seek to bring down the real truthers by the mere association with their fallacious and preposterous drivel. If ever there was a Psy-Op designed to distract, divert and misdirect, the thoroughly insane flat earth theory, in short, FET, is the one. Never in the history of black operations have the co-conspirators been so fierce and fanatical in their mission to deceive and dupe. Just what is that covert mission? To effectively blow up every internet chat room, forum and blog that has any meaningful discussion about Planet X, formerly known as the 10th planet. Planet X is the real Megillah that everyone has been trying to hide for decades. Simply put, its profound ramifications are so far-reaching and highly consequential that TPTB cannot risk the people catching on. Hence, along comes the flat earth theory to change the conversation into absolute and utter gibberish. Anyone who knows how COINTELPRO really works will tell you that these flat earthers have been carefully cultivated in some serious mind control programming experiments. Whenever they encounter any resistance to their utterly absurd FET hallucinations, they literally go ballistic. However, they do so with great purpose and calculation. Their studied responses are quite manipulative, just as their triggered reactions are practically inhuman. Just go to one of the big chat rooms and hang out in one that has made the flat earth theory the topic of discussion. Watch the intensity on the side of the flat earthers, especially the way that they deceptively advance their daft arguments. It's almost as though these folks, probably droids, have been fabricated in some laboratory somewhere in Andromeda. Their thought process is not human, and the practiced sophistry that they routinely employ in downright otherworldly as an Igonerai in an evil gray lab in Area 51. If you really knew that this whole flat earth Psy-Op was a full-blown DARPA-conceived, CIA-directed, NSA-monitored, DIA-driven black operation, would you continue to giving them any energy whatsoever? Well, now you know. Perhaps some folks enjoy the journey into the realm of the extremely deranged. However, be aware that these flat earthers know exactly what they're doing and that you may find yourself trapped off in a fictitious space-time continuum of puerile phantasmagoria and mentally challenged pseudo-entertainment. Beware, and be aware, of where they might be taking you. Disclaimer: the Society of Flat Earth Debunkers, SFED, perfectly understands that NASA does not tell the truth about anything ever, unless they must. The SFED also knows that there are many scientific laws and maxims, theories and hypotheses which are falling apart by the day. We put no stock in the many falsehoods and propagated by the scientific establishment. However, that doesn't mean that everything that comes out of NASA is bunk. After all, they did know enough to launch a space shuttle every now and then. More importantly, the Russians would have given up the International Space Station years ago if all NASA science and technology was falsely concocted. Would you send up your cosmonauts if the math was all wrong?